Nothing works more than a collective prayer. So it's time for all of us to join hands and raise the hands for everyone, for the humanity. This is the time we all need each other's support because, being an Indian, I can understand and correlate. And from the background of defense, I can understand what's going on the war front. No one actually wins, no one loses. It's only the lives of people which actually get, face the brunt. I'm really, really sad. But as we know that, we have to do our karma, we have to quit our karma. So I'm here with the video on Jupiter's transit into the Gemini sign. With a very heavy heart, I am just trying to pray since this, whatever is happening, I'm just praying, and I wish and, I pray for the soldiers who are fighting for all of us and our safety. I'm not in India, but definitely I have each and every Indian who is getting my support through my prayers. So stay safe, everyone, and do pray for everyone together. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm getting all the lovely messages and support messages from all across the globe. And I'm really glad and I'm happy that, people are so supportive and they are praying for us unconditionally. So today I'm going to be discussing the planet Jupiter. And it's an elaborate video. I think it is going to be the most elaborate video on YouTube because I will be covering many aspects. We all will be facing this Jupiter's transit in the Gemini sign, some good, some bad results also. Please understand that each and every graha is going to be giving something positive, something negative as well. It's impossible to say that this graha is going to be only giving good results. We all know that there is a light and darkness, and there are always two sides to a coin. So we cannot just ignore the negatives or not so good points also. So I'm going to be, first of all, telling you, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. And first of all, I would like to tell you that this transit of Jupiter is going to be from the 14th of May, 11:20 p.m. Delhi time, and is going to be till October 18, 2025. And then we'll also be getting into Gemini sign again from the 5th of December to 2nd of June next year, 2026. Now, I have divided this video into different segments, so please stay tuned. The initial summary part involves a lot of information, lots and lots of information coming your way. The first would be Jupiter in Gemini. It's going to be in trine to Libra and Aquarius. I'll explain that first. Then, how far is Jupiter from its lordship, that is Pisces and Sagittarius? I'm going to be explaining that also, and I will be covering 12 signs in this particular segment. How Sagittarius is going to play out for you personally. Then I'm going to be sharing with you the double transit that is on the Sagittarius sign. How is it going to be impacting you all when there is a double transit? What is double transit also? I will be sharing. Then I'm going to be telling you what is Jupiter Astangata, that is combustion, and how is it going to be impacting 12 signs. So can you see everything is going to be in this video? So you don't have to look for separate videos. So it's a long one. Then I'm going to be sharing with you the Nakshatra Not that this Jupiter is going to be transiting through. And do's and don'ts, or we can say the remedial part, that comes next. And lastly, the 12 sign general predictions also. Okay. So there is a lot of information. I hope you can absorb the information also. To start with, I would like to share with you that what is this Jupiter in the Gemini sign. Okay. So let me show you the chart first so that you understand what exactly is happening. So as you can see here, Jupiter is on the 14th night. It has already transited through the 14th of May in the Gemini sign. Now, Jupiter is a learned, noble qualities, eloquent planet, wealth, knowledge. Anybody, when you hear, who's having a loud noise, loud voice, so that is understood that this is Jupiterian person. In Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra, he is called the Rajya Kripa Karaka. That means he can take you to places, to heights. He is the preceptor of gods. That is why he's the Guru, Deva Guru. And he is also the Santan Karaka. These are from the Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra. He's a pure benefic, functional benefic. Also, when we talk about Mithuna, that is the Gemini sign of the natural zodiac, it is Mercury's owned sign, Aries sign, and this is about intellectually stimulation. See, when we talk about Gemini, Gemini is a very curious kind of a person, sign. Jupiter is the Jiva Karaka also, not to forget that. So when we talk about Mithuna, when Jupiter goes there, it tames the energy of the carefreeness. The versatility increases with wisdom. Okay, it is going to be quite a wiser one here. And also wisdom with wings, dharma in motion. And you will see that this is going to be bringing about a lot of reading and writing in people. People will just keep on doing things which, are related to writing, not the negative ones, because this is the house, this is the sign of journalism also. So now the journalist will become quite, I would say that they will be more on the intellectual side and not on the unethical side. This is this Jupiter, which is in the Gemini sign, right? So it is going to tame the energies of the negatives of Gemini sign. It is an intellectual sign. It is about, travels, reading, writing, and changes, versatility, retentive power will increase in people. People will become more curious, researchers, scholars, editors, travelers, accountants, journalists, mathematicians, solicitor, professors, and businessmen. So they are going to be experiencing this Jupiter's ingress even more. Okay. And this will definitely, because it is an Atichari Jupiter. Now, Atichari is another concept that I wanted to share with you. I did not add this, but I'm just adding it right now because Jupiter has been Atichari from many, many years. It has been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, if you can just go and refer. So whenever the benefic graha is getting, the natural benefic is getting in that motion, in the speed, so it definitely will be giving the results very rapidly. Good, not so good, depends. How will you navigate this Jupiter's transit in your personal chart? You have to see the degrees and the nakshatras in the trinal Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra signs also. If you have any grahas here, so this Jupiter is going to be impacting you even more. I have to add one more segment, that is when Jupiter is transiting over the natal planets. That also I will add. Don't worry. I forgot to mention that. So I'm adding that also, natal grahas. Okay. Now I'm making notes also simultaneously so that I'm also, because you people will be getting all the notes and the dates I will be sharing. Okay. Now, it's like, I think one more thing. See, these are live sessions, so you have to pardon me if at all, something is missed out. Okay. So I'll be sharing the dates later. Okay. Now, one more thing I wanted to mention was that it is going to be back and forth here. It is Atichari. So it might just give quick shifts, but it will also give you the stability. 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 It will in optimism, belief system, or opportunities, or it can give some instability also. Okay, because it is going to reignite old lessons here. So that is why it is going to be back and forth. Now, with the trinal thing, let me explain this also. When it is going to be in trine to the airy trine that we call. Okay. Now, Jupiter here in this one also I'll show you. So now Jupiter here is going to be in trine to this, and it's going to be in trine to, okay, this trine is working. Okay. Now, when this trine is working, that means the airy trine is working here. It is highly supportive for growth, dharma, expansion in Libra, which is ruled by Venus. This is good for your diplomacy, harmony, artistic pursuits, partnerships, justice. And Aquarius is a sign which gives you higher knowledge, also futuristic approach, innovation. Great for social reform, tech, networking. Okay. So this is something which is going to be good for long-term planning, intuitive decisions, dharmic pursuits. People are going to become more dharmic also during this time period. And Sagittarius, of course, is also a very important sign, which I will also be covering. Now, if you are in the dasha of Jupiter, so this will play out even more in D1 and D9 chart also. Check Gemini sign, Libra sign, and Aquarius sign in your D9 and D10 charts also. Okay. So you will get the fresh opportunities, new ideas, and then after retrogression, you will be self-introspecting and re-evaluating things. And then you will be, once it comes back, it will be consolidation or actualization of plans. That's what it happened. Now, it is going to be, let me just erase this one. Now, one more thing is happening. This phenomena is from you leave your house and go to some other place. Maybe you're going only 500 miles away. Maybe you're going 2,000 miles away. So when you're very far from your place, definitely it will take time to reach your house, isn't it? So it will be a little uneasy kind of a phase, no? Because you're away from your home. So when we check this aspect, we have to see where is Jupiter from its lordship. It is in the 4 places away from Pisces and 7 places away from Sagittarius sign. So 7 places away means that this Jupiter is trying to balance certain things in life. Projection, interaction with the world, because it is away from the Sagittarius sign, its home. So this is good for expansion through others. That means it is going to expand the energies. The theme is, philosophy, truth, dharma, through relationships, travels, negotiations, and teaching others. That's what. And people may act as mirrors for you now. You will get to see the reality check. And this is also good for foreign opportunities, public dealings. Okay. Now from Pisces, this is the 4th house where Gemini sign is. It is the time for internal grounding, spiritual growth, compassion, creativity, because it is the 4th places away from its own zone. I hope you people are understanding. You can tell me if you're not. This is going to enhance the education. This Jupiter is going to be reforming now. It is going to be actually getting very intellectual. It is good for learning about real estate during this time, maybe, It will bring about emotional security in people, emotional insights, opportunity to heal. It is also a good time to rest because it is not too far from Pisces sign, no? So this is going to be good if you are nurturing the root and emotional base, okay? Bringing shelter, understanding, and anchoring of higher wisdom into personal life, okay? So now what it symbolizes? This is Jupiter looking away from his own signs will give you growth via external or foundational experiences. Okay. Now, what exactly does it mean when it comes to the next point was how far I have done? Double transit. Now, what is the double transit like? Okay. Now, let's talk about the double transit. Now, Jupiter is looking at Sagittarius sign. Saturn is also aspecting the Sagittarius sign. That means wherever your Sagittarius sign is, oh, I did not mention all of this. Oh my gosh, how will I do the timestamps? Anyhow, if you people can help me. Now I'm talking about the double transit. Okay. What is a double transit? See, double transit is a very beautiful phenomena to activate an event in your life. Childbirth, marriage, whatever you name it, it will not happen until unless there's a double transit of grace of Jupiter and Saturn, both. Okay. Now, this is going to be happening in the 9th sign of the natural zodiac, where Saturn and Jupiter are activating the zone. With this, dharma, higher knowledge, teachers, travels, fate, spiritual direction, karma, reckoning, divine guidance, all this is going to get active. Now, what will happen for each and every sign when this double transit is happening for you? Okay. So let me explain that first. Now, this is double transit I'm talking about, because I will be covering all the signs also in this. So, first is Aries. For Aries, when your dharma, fortune, father, guru, long distance travels, higher education is getting active, it is definitely the time for uplifting these areas. Father, guru, life figures will play a very important role. It is good for publishing, teaching, or philosophy. Advice is that stay disciplined, Saturn in your spiritual or academic path, and open, that is Jupiter, to mentorship. Okay. Now, what happens for Taurus people? Quickly, I'll take it up. Okay. Double transit for Taurus. It is going to activate your secrets, transformation, because it's your 8th house, inheritance, occult, sudden events, deep inner shifts, possibly through loss, shared wealth, spiritual initiation. It's good for research, tantra, healing arts, might involve joint finances also, or hidden truths might surface. Let go of control. Trust the alchemical process. This is a karmic purification through intensity. Okay. What happens when the double transit is happening over your 7th house for Gemini? This is about major developments in relationship, either commitment deepens or karmic contracts break. Business alliances also see expansion in structure. New soulmate-like connections are possible. Be ethical in partnerships. Avoid escapism. Focus on fairness and dharma in love and business. Okay. This is what, and of course, this is going to trigger a relationship, which could be a platonic relationship also. Okay, it is good for your for on your job front also. You will feel that something is going to activate. For Cancer natives, this double transit of Jupiter and Saturn is on the 6th house of yours. So this is definitely going to be good for your karmic health issues that you are going through. It will mental, physical, whatever you are going through, they will get resolved. Legal battles, rivalries may just come to a closure. They can be good or bad, depends on your personal dasha. Job changes, new work responsibility, duties may surface. You will be very busy during this time. It's actually time to serve and correct imbalances. Face challenges directly. Avoid any kind of laziness, delays, and procrastination is the word actually. So Saturn will demand that kind of effort. So you need to be more hardworking and also take care of your health during this time, I would say, in case you have been going through something really major. For Leo natives, this is going to be the double transit over your 5th house. Now, 5th house is the house of creativity. It is a great time for your creative projects, childbirth. This is good for your children, student natives. It's good for your growth, personal growth, as well as your investments. You will be definitely making good chunk of money also, but don't gamble emotionally or financially. Don't cheat anyone during this time. Commit to creative educational pursuit. It will definitely upgrade you. For Virgo natives, the double transit means that it is about relocation in the 4th house. It is good if you want to change places, if you want to go to the foreign land, if you want to change your job. This is going to be deep inner emotional restructuring, which is going to take place. Domestic life may demand attention. Foundation of life is being redefined. You might just purchase the property. You might just renovate a place where you are living, or you will build a new base spiritually and materially. Stay patient with your family karmas. What about the Libra natives? For the double transit, it is going to be in your 3rd house. So this is about a huge boost in your willpower, expression, learning new skills. Brothers, sisters will definitely be playing a very important role in your life, and this is going to be giving you good training, travels, learning, writing. Maybe you're going to be enhancing or upgrading your knowledge through your training programs. And this is a good time if you take bold but well-planned steps in career and creative paths. Help your siblings or take their help if at all you are feeling stuck somewhere. What about Scorpio natives? Now, Scorpio natives, double transit happens in your 2nd house. Finances go through a karmic shift. Maybe, there is an addition in the family also. You get married, then there is an addition, there's a childbirth, then also there's an addition. Finances will take a, obviously it could be legacy, it could be inheritance, it could be gains, investments. Speech-based careers are going to take a boost, going to get a boost. Strong family karma resolution period, this one. Be mindful of how much and what you speak, because speak the truth. Whatever you say should be helping others. And budgeting. Plan your budgets from now itself. Now, what about the Sagittarius ones? Sagittarius, this is your 1st house where the Jupiter and Saturn are aspecting. So this is a very, very important, most important, I would say, is on your body, on yourself. This is a total karma reboot. It is good for self-restructuring, health, appearance, identity, career change. You will see that there is a lot going on in your life now. It can be exhausting. It could be incredibly transformative. It is good if you take a nature's walk from time to time, focus on your dharma, discipline, authenticity, start a new 12-year Jupiter Saturn cycle now for yourself. So it means that you're going to be maybe changing something really major now. It's said that whenever Saturn and Jupiter are in the Kendra, it brings about major shifts in your a home environment, maybe a place relocation, etc. takes place. Okay, coming to Capricorn. Now, this is the 12th house where Saturn and Jupiter are aspecting, which is called the double transit. Now, here it is going to be, you may withdraw or go inward. Spiritual breakthroughs are possible, expenses may rise, but so does inner liberation. Travels to the foreign lands may just emerge suddenly or maybe gradually. You might just be leaving your place of birth and going to some other place to live. Also, it is good for letting go of your attachment, during this time. And this is a good time for a very good spiritual experience also that you can feel. Expenditures, you have to keep a check. Somebody in the hospital, you have to keep a constant check on your relatives and friends also. Okay. Now comes the Aquarius sign. For Aquarius, this is the 11th house, which is getting the double transit aspect of Saturn and Jupiter. Now, this is a very, very positive one. Why? Because it is going to be karmic fruits that begin to appear now. You'll be able to you'll get that recognition. You'll be working in the groups. You'll be working in the leadership roles now. Some friendship might also evolve. Align ambitions with the collective good. Avoid manipulative circles. Share wisdom with others and be a team leader. Work for making leaders out of leaders, not just for yourself, self-centric approach. You're going to be very creative also. Learning, enhancing your knowledge is a key to success. Last is Pisces. Now for Pisces, double transit is going to be taking place in your 10th house. Now this is definitely a strong indicator for career shift, promotion, visibility. You're asked to align your career with your dharma. Okay. Accept responsibility open-heartedly, work ethically and with structure. Jupiter brings rise, Saturn tests endurance. With Saturn being in the Lagna also, the workload is going to increase. And the self-centric approach you have to leave aside if you really want this thing to work for you. Now, this is definitely a very positive double transit, because, it is it manifests discipline and karma both, fate you must walk, not just dream. That kind of a situation when it is the double transit actually, Now, after the double transit comes the combustion. Okay. Now I'll be taking up one by one the combustion for all the planets, all the signs, combustion. Now, as far as combustion of Jupiter is concerned, it is going to be from 12th of June. Let me write it here. 12th of June to 9th July. Okay. So this is going to be impacting all of us somewhere or the other. What is combustion? Combustion is when Jupiter is in the close vicinity to Surya. Sun will also be transiting here in the sign ruled by Mercury, that is Gemini, by the on the 14th of May. It will be transiting here for a month. So from 12th of June on itself, Jupiter will be getting the impact of this closeness with Sun. It's called the Astangata. What is Asta? What is Astangata? Whenever a planet is in the close degrees to Sun in that orb, he loses the potency. He's not visible. He becomes invisible. Now you're on the stage and you're performing really well, but some big, like maybe Bill Gates, Elon Musk, or anyone, Amitabh Bachchan, either or of the top guns, their top shots, they appear as well on the stage. What will happen? Will people look at you, or their focus will shift on to the other people who are obviously greater, or we can say who are very famous more than you? Maybe you are actually doing really great in your school, you're the number one person, but what will happen? The energy, the focus will shift on Sun. So Sun becomes very strong here. So the significations of Sun will definitely get enhanced. It's said that when Jupiter is 11 degrees plus minus Sun on the either side, it definitely will become Astangata. So it loses its independent strength, and it is like a candle in the blazing light of Sun. What is that going to be? So it is not completely powerless, but it will definitely give some inwardness to you, with this. Now here it is getting combust in Mercury's sign. So this is about, divine wisdom, expansion, higher learning, which is getting combust. So Jupiter's idealism, spiritual clarity becomes overshadowed by the egoistic Sun and overthinking Mercury. Okay. So a tension emerges between faith versus fact, intuition versus analysis, guru versus ego. But do remember that Sun is going to supersede. If Sun is well positioned in your chart, is a friendly graha in your chart, so the Astangata will not give any negative results. Also remember, whenever Jupiter, Venus are Asta, marriages, ceremonies, they don't take place. Okay. Now, this is symbolically a teacher whose voice is silenced by the roar of the king. True wisdom is present, but not yet ripe for delivery. Okay. Also, I wanted to mention what exactly is going to be the impact on the ascendants. Suppose you are Aries rising and Sun and Jupiter are together in your third house. So this will definitely hinder your way to talk, convey others, siblings, they might just suffer, but it is your fifth lord also. So children will flourish, they will do better, you will be very creative during this time. See, there are two aspects here. For Taurus natives, this is going to be in your second house. So this is about wealth, family values, etc. Where Sun is also going to be with Jupiter. It's going to be getting combust. So Sun is your fourth lord. So maybe, you're going to be working from home, or you're going to be thinking about your projects, and you're going to be working through your relationships now with your family. The ego clashes can also increase in your family members between all of you. So you have to take care. There is a lot of transformation which is going to take place in you, within you. For Gemini, this is going to be, Jupiter is going to be getting Asta from 12th June to 9th July in your first house. It is about yourself. So you need to take care of your communication. You need to take care of your parents. Maybe you will be looking for that validation from others, and you will get it. Ego, definitely you have to surrender the ego when we talk about Sun and Jupiter in your first house. Then comes Jupiter in the 12th house with Sun also there. So this might just be the time for expenditures. Maybe you're going to be spending a lot of money. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be in that retreat, or you're going to be in that rehab, or something to do with internalizing in the 12th house related affairs. So this is like, you're going to be more towards isolation. You don't want to be in the limelight. Working behind the scenes is going to be taking a forward seat. Then comes the Leo sign. Now for Leo natives, Jupiter is going to be in your 11th house, and it is going to be conjunct this Sun. So it is getting Asta. So Jupiter's significations are going to suffer here. So here we have to see what kind of friends we have. Maybe your influential friends, egoistical friends, they are there in your life, and they are just spoiling the intellectual you. They just are taking you away from your path, or they are very influential and you're not able to make wise or right kind of decisions yourself. So you're pretty much confused. So for investments also, this is not a right kind of a period. Okay. Then for Virgo natives, it's going to be in your 10th house. It's about career, name, responsibility. It will give you that name and fame that you're looking for, because Jupiter in the 10th house doesn't like this place, because he is a teacher. He's not an analyst, or he's not the one who wants material realms, material growth. So when Sun is there, so you will get that cordiality maintained with your co-workers, with your seniors, bosses, etc. also. So you will definitely be doing well in your career. If you're looking for a job at that time, you will get a job also. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. For Libra natives, this is about your 9th house, where the Jupiter is going to get combust. Jupiter is an Akara Graha. When it gets combust, it is definitely going to be minus, minus, plus for you. As it is in the 9th house, it does well regards to your spiritual growth, higher learning, recognition and all. But when it is getting Sun and Jupiter combination, it is going to balance things out regards to your, regards to your luck, travel, belief system. It is definitely going to balance things out. You're going to be learning more now. Higher studies, education, travels, they will increase. Okay. Fulfillment of desires will happen. Okay. Then comes Scorpio. For Scorpio, combustion of Jupiter is from 12th June to the 9th of July. Now, this is going to be a very transformative period for you. Sun is going to be in your 8th house also. When Sun is in the 8th house, it is not considered to be that good period. It leads to defamation, it's said. Or you people get to know about many secrets. So when Jupiter and Sun are in the 8th house, 10th Lord is in the 8th house. So you need to be very cautious about your job, about your career, about your work, because Jupiter owns the 8 places away from the 10th also, being in the 8th house. So this is a little transformative period for you. There can be some shifts of energy. They can be that you're going to be changing your perspective now. Change of job is also quite likely. For Sagittarius natives, this is about the 7th house energy, where Jupiter is getting combust. When Jupiter being the Lagnesh and the 4th Lord is getting combust, so the significations will suffer, no? Sun is the ruler of your 9th house. So the Bhagya will be definitely, the luck is by your side, undoubtedly. But at the same time, in your relationships, you might just have some issues. Ego clashes can increase. There can be that you are not able to get right kind of knowledge, right kind of channelizing of energies. So you need to And it is not that great for conception also, not a great time to conceive also during this time, or there can be some issues in conception as well. Okay, relationship, partnership, business. You can do really well in your business during this time, but not good for relationship. Personal, interpersonal relationships suffer. Okay, what happens for Capricorn natives when Jupiter is going to be getting combust from 12th June to 9th of July? I don't think so. No, anybody has done this kind of a video. Non-stop, I'm talking live. For Capricorn, it is about the 6th house, health, service, debts, loans. So when Sun is here, Jupiter actually gives bigger enemies. Everything is huge, expansive. But when Sun is there, definitely it will mellow down these energies. So it is good for you. It is a minus, plus kind of a situation for you. So you will do well if you're traveling, you're learning, you're into litigation, loans, debts, health. So this is going to improve things for you. Okay. What happens for Aquarius natives when it's going to be getting, when Jupiter is getting combust from 12 June to 9 July in your 5th house, Sun is going to be there. So it is not good for your love, for your relationship, for childbirth. It is going to give some issues to the student natives, but it is good for creativity. You can be really very much inclined to make money out of money also, and you will in your investments, you'll do well. And as regards to Pisces, this is the 4th house, where it is the 4th house. Jupiter is considered to be good, but when Sun is also there, so it might just give issues in your relationship with your mother. Ego clashes can happen with the family members. You might just be having some difficulty in changing your place where you want to shift out from. Also, this might just give you some issues in the peaceful sleep. Actually, you will not get that sound sleep during this time. And also, Jupiter rules your 10th house. It's going to be giving troubles with your bosses and seniors during this time also. Bosses might just be expecting a lot from you. So you need to figure that out, how you can manage things with everyone at the workplace. Okay. So this is done. So I've done 12 sign readings for both double transit also. I've done for combustion also. Now I'm going to be talking about the nakshatras. Okay. Also remember, whenever Jupiter is combust, it's a test of applied knowledge, and theory must be converted into grounded wisdom. Take a pause. You need to go inward. You need to check what is it that you need to work on. Guru doing tapasya inside the mind. Become that silent, hidden, deep process. Okay. Now, Jupiter nakshatras. Okay. I have to tell you the nakshatras. Let me do the nakshatras. Then I'll do the do's and the don'ts. And natal grahas also are going to be taken care. Okay. No problem. Let me share with you the nakshatras. Okay. Now, these are the nakshatra movement of Jupiter and Navmanshas. Now, Jupiter is going to be in Mrigasira from the 14th of, it's since 10th of April though, but 14th May in Gemini sign, 14th May to 13th June. It is going to be in the 14th June, in fact, in the Mrigasira nakshatra. And then from 14th June to 13th August, it's going to be in Ardhara, 3rd pada, 4th pada, 13th of August. Yes. And Punarvasu, it is going to be in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. 3 padas are there in Gemini sign. So it is going to be till the 18th of October in the Gemini sign, and then moves into Cancer. And December 5th again comes back to the Punarvasu nakshatra. Okay. So this is what is going to be. Now I have to tell you that it is not considered to be good if we talk about the Mrigasira. So Mrigasira transit is not good. How to navigate it? It's not that great if you have any of the grahas in Venus's nakshatra, which is the 7th, Jupiter's nakshatra, Mercury's nakshatra. Okay, so I'm mentioning the nakshatras quickly, which are not if you have any grahas in these nakshatra, then this Mrigashira transit is not that great for you. It's going to be giving mixed bags. Okay, it's a mixed bag. So what are the nakshatras? First is the third nakshatra is Jupiter. So Punarvasu, Vishakha, Purva, Bhadra, if you have any grahas. Second is if you have any grahas in Ashalesha, Jyeshtha, Revati. Third is if you have any grahas in Bharani, Purva, Falguni, Purva, Ashara. So Mrigashira transit is going to give you some health issues, litigation, problems in relationships. So you have to be careful. And also it can give you some issues while traveling. Okay, or job change, etc. also can happen. For Ardhara, if you have this Jupiter transiting through Ardhara, check what are the grahas in your natal chart. So if you have any grahas in Pushya, Anuradha, Uttar Bhadrapada, then this transit is not that favorable. Ardhara transit can give you some health issues, etc. Now, check if you have any grahas in Ashwini, Magha, and Moola. Ardhara transit is not going to be that great. Okay, so you check yourself. The dates are right here in front of you. Also check when you talk about Ardhara transit, if you have any grahas in Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Ashada, then Ardhara transit can give you some issues here and there. Check for yourself. This is for the astrology enthusiasts, basically. They will only understand. Now, Punarvasu transit is going to be from starting from the 13th of August, ending till the 18th of October. Now, this transit is not that favorable for the ones who have planets in Ashlesha, Jyeshtha, Revati, Bharani, Purva Falguni, Purva Ashada, and Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana. Then Punarvasu transit is not that favorable. Okay. So I've told you how it works. Whenever you have any grahas in these zones, it gives you some issues related to those areas where you have these, and I can't tell you that, okay, one by one, I start explaining all the signs. It's really very elaborate and gets a little difficult, but I will be incorporating the Navmansha movements when I talk about the 12 signs readings. Okay. Now comes the do's and the don'ts. I just forgot to share this. Okay. This is also the slide that you need to understand. So I have covered all this. Now I have to cover do's and don'ts first. That is the remedial part. Okay. So let me write here. Sorry. For all the signs I have to share. Sorry, I shared a wrong screen, I guess. One sec. I hope it is sharing. Yeah. So when we talk about the do's and the don'ts, okay. The do's and the don'ts. Remedies only, you can say, okay. So when we talk about the remedies, it's very essential that you study and read scriptures. This is a Mercury ruled sign. So Jupiter here encourages learning and teaching for everyone, and engage in meaningful conversations, especially around ethics, spirituality, logic, balance with faith, trust your intuition alongside rational analysis, seek mentorship or become a guide. This is a good time for communication, share your knowledge, be more wiser. Also pilgrimages, retreats, spiritual studies, tours, these are also going to be very beneficial. Also avoid superficial and manipulative speech, because Mercury is a duplicity, may attempt gossip or half-truths. Jupiter dislikes this. That is why in the third house, Jupiter is the Marna Karakasthana for Jupiter. Okay, is not too happy. Don't fake your knowledge. This will definitely, Jupiter is not going to be very happy here for one more reason, that it is going to give you intellectual arrogance. So that is something you have to work on. Avoid over-promising, over-commitment. That is the trait of Gemini. They will just be giving a wrong picture, or they will just give a very flamboyant picture, or paint a very flamboyant picture about themselves. Oh, I will do this, too big. So you have to be very careful about what you speak, deliver that. What you don't, what you can't, do not commit. Be honest and be grounded. Do not neglect spiritual practices, because this is right opposite the Sagittarius sign. So people tend to have some issues here. You can be, mentally overloaded. So maintain dhyana, stay focused, stay grounded, stay focused. Don't think about or don't get distracted during this time. Okay. Avoid arguments with teachers or father figures. Ego conflicts can raise here. Now, for giving the remedies for each sign, I've done that also. Okay. Now, for Aries natives, what are the do's and the don'ts? Develop writing, public speaking, learn new skills. Okay. And avoid ego clashes with siblings and neighbors. Donate books or pens on Thursdays. Recite Guru Gayatri. So you will get it online. Okay. For Taurus natives, this is the time when you can save, invest wisely, use speech for blessing and advice. Avoid overindulgence in foods, sugar, words you have to be cautious about. Offer yellow sweets to elders and recite Vishnu Sahasranama. If you can't, at least hear it. Sit in one place and recite or listen to the Vishnu Sahasranama every day in the morning and Lalita Sahasranama in the evening. For Gemini natives, this is the time when you have to embark on long-term learning, leadership, healing. This is a very beautiful time for you. Otherwise, you will be, if you are arrogant or you are thinking too big about yourself, then it will be taken as bad attitude or ill attitude. So wear a yellow sapphire if possible, if you want to. Depends. I don't give the gemstones, though it just came into my mind. So if your chart supports it, and you can also have sattvic foods, or you can fast on Thursdays also. Okay. Then comes Cancer. So for Cancer, Jupiter is going to be in your 12th house. So practice meditation, consider spiritual retreats, foreign travels, learn more, from somebody who is actually, going to help you out genuinely. And light a ghee lamp, when there is this dawn time, in the evening, when sun is setting. So 5-10 minutes before sunset, as per your place zone where you are. So check online when is sun setting. So 5 minutes before that, you can just light a ghee diya or tea light or whatever suits you, and donate yellow color clothes in the religious places or temples, etc. Avoid impulsive spending or escapism. Just face the situation as it is. Okay. Then comes Leo sign. For Leo, it is the 11th house for you. So join wisdom circles. Do not just get carried away with people who are very ambitious and they're just looking for gains. So join wisdom circles, build spiritual networks, lead ethically. Do whatever you can, commit whatever you can. Feed cows on Thursdays, support education for the underprivileged. You can adopt a child online and you can teach also, or you can just visit an orphanage and donate clothes or food there as well. For Virgo natives, this is going to be the 10th house one. Teach. Lead the dharma, lead with dharma, lead the dharma also. Rise in spiritual or ethical career paths. Avoid moral compromises for success, because you will be, Jupiter in the 10th house doesn't want it, but you get unethical also. You have to compromise at times, which you have to avoid. Offer turmeric, there is hard turmeric also, or banana leaves or bananas to Vishnu temples. It is considered to be very good. And also you can keep a small, we say haldi ki gant, that is hardened turmeric. You can wrap it in a yellow cloth and you can put it in your wallet or bag or whatever you're carrying with you always. Okay. Then comes Libra. For Libra, this is the house of luck, dharma, higher education. Travel to holy places, religious places. Deepen your spiritual beliefs. Avoid conflicts with father, teachers, mentors. Just subdue, yourself. You can become you can get carried away in your ego or ego clashes, you can have. But this is a very, very positive time for you if you want to grow and learn more, humbly. Recite Aditya Hridaya Stotram. This is a very good remedy for Libra natives, any which ways. Help or fund some kind of religious texts, some text, or you can write mantras and distribute it Vishnu Sahasranam you can recite, or maybe you can write Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You can write it yourself and you can just distribute it or give it to your friends or someone who need it. But you yourself have to recite it first, and then you can donate it. Coming to the Scorpio sign. For Scorpio, this is the 8th house. So study astrology if you want to learn more right now. Anything to do with healing arts, deep philosophy, research mindset. Avoid misuse of knowledge of secrets. People should be on the guiding light, as a guiding light. Scorpio natives, as it is, they are misunderstood people, I have seen. So with Jupiter in the 8th house, they will have this, these kind of, they have to face the brunt even more. So you have to be cautious, and if you can donate yellow lentils on Thursdays, it is good, to somebody who needs it. Or if you can just meditate on Brihaspati Bij Mantra. So just look for Bij Mantras of planets. You will get all of them online. So read them well for 108 times every day. It will really help you. This 8th house energy, you will come out of it. For Sagittarius, this is the 7th house. Now strengthen your dharmic partnerships. Counsel others wisely. Help others. Learn about dharma. Learn about good things in life. Sometimes you have to be philosophical. You're philosophical and you're... as it is, there's a lot of jnana on the WhatsApp. I see every morning there is a message coming in and people follow it or not, but they forward it to me. So I just read it. But that is not the gyan actually. You have to actually help someone. Suppose somebody is stuck with their money, how we can go ahead with the, buying, purchasing a property, help me out. So just help that person, counsel them. It's required. Somebody is splitting, in their marriage. So help them, counsel them. Okay. Avoid moral superiority or dominating in relationships. Have the similar platform. Work on a similar platform. You can do one thing here. I used to do this remedy actually long time back. You can just take a bowl of water, any kind of bowl. It could be mitti ka bowl, or it could be clay pot, or it could be a brass or anything, copper, brass. Fill it up. A small one will do. Just fill it up with water and put yellow flowers in it. Put yellow flowers in it and keep it under the sun. And in combustion time, this remedy I used to do. So when Jupiter used to be combust, so you can just place it in the sunlight, especially on the Thursdays. It said that if you do this remedy for 43 days, your relationship will get better. Okay, so this is for everyone though, but you just place the pot under the sun, and once it's obviously sun will set. So before that, just lift it, pick it up, and just pour that water in the kitchen sink, or you can just dispose it in the water body next to you nearby. Okay, if you don't have it, then you can water the plant, or you can, if you don't have a plant also, then just the last thing is dispose it in your kitchen sink. Okay, try doing it, but do it every day, or if you can't do it every day, at least on Thursdays you should do, because it's allocated to Jupiter. No. Now coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. Now this is the 6th house. So serve with humanity, heal conflicts, pay off your debts with grace. Do not linger it on. Do not hurt others. Oh, I will give you tomorrow, I will give you day after. Don't do that. Avoid being over judgmental or careless with your health also. Recite Dattatreya Stotram. It's a 6th house dual sign. So give medicine to the needy, donate something, maybe, liver medicines, pancreas, something to do with stomach region. You should donate. Somebody has indigestion, acidity, you can just help them with, giving them some medicines there also. Donation of medicines is one of the best remedies and works wonders. For Aquarius is the 5th house. So begin mantra sadhana, teach or guide youth. This is definitely going to help you. If you are on the conception side, so this is a very good time for you, and you should recite Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya chants every day 108 times. This is a very beautiful time, actually, when it is transiting the 5th house. Avoid romantic confusion or manipulative flattery. There can be some ex-partner that comes back, and then, there is some problem there. So that is also not advisable during this time period. Okay. The do's and the don'ts, as you know, I am giving you that. Now, coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. Now for Pisces, create a spiritual home space for yourself. Keep a small area which is meant to be only for meditation. You're just working there, you're just doing things related to your internal spiritual growth. So if you can make that place, this is a very good remedy for you also to resolve maternal karma. Actually, I've seen. Avoid emotional entanglement or lack of direction. You need to focus on your goals during this time. Offer yellow rice to cows. If you don't have cows, you can just simply just light incense sticks on new moon nights, or especially in the evenings. If you can just light incense sticks for your ancestors, fourth house Jupiter. So that will really help you quit your karma also. Okay, so Jupiter in Gemini is a test of integrity through intellect. If you align speech, soul, logic with truth, it offers unmatched clarity and higher learning. Okay. Now coming to the natal grahas. Okay, I have to do that also. Let me see, because I have to write it here. One sec. I hope this is helpful. I hope so. What if, no, Jupiter transit over natal grahas. Now, where are the natal grahas? In Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is going to help you. Let me change this thing also. Just having water. One sec. Okay. So now let me just change this to this. Okay. Now, what happens if you have a graha in your Gemini sign? Okay. Or if you have a graha in Aquarius or Libra, because that's a trine. So it'll work. Suppose you have sun here already, or here, because, I need to mention this because you will get confused otherwise. So what if you have sun here, here, here? Okay. Now, if you have sun here, this is a very good period. You will enjoy that kind of royal authority, royal foods also. You will get connection with the higher authority or authoritative people or government or anything which you feel is stuck. That is going to start moving. Okay, this is definitely going to give you name, fame, popularity. Your connection with your father is going to improve. You're going to be traveling also. This is going to be helping you grow spiritually. You might just meet those kinds of people who are spiritually inclined. Okay, so it could be that you can perform some spiritual ceremonies also. Okay. Now, there can be a combination also, sun can be with some other graha. So we will blend all that. It will follow. Suppose, when I cover Venus, so you can blend Venus sun combination when it's in Gemini sign or Libra sign or Aquarius sign. So if you have three grahas, sun, Venus, and Mercury, generally they are together. So if you have sun, Mercury, Venus in your Gemini sign, Libra sign, or Aquarius sign, so when Jupiter is in the trine to all these, so you can blend the significations of that. That is how you will get the results. Okay. So coming to the next one, that is moon. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. Okay. What happens if you have moon in Gemini, moon in Libra? It's not going to be quite, it's not similar, but it is going to be giving quite a similar result, because it's the elements are the same. So moon is a traveler, remember. So when we talk about moon, it is about shifting to a foreign land also. It could take you to foreign places also. You can be emotional about your family, about your children, about your friends. You can be really emotional about your work. And this is also a good time to recover from any kind of old illnesses. This will also bring about a lot of changes in your domestic environment. Okay, maybe you're undergoing a change in your home renovation, etc. is going on, and this is also going to take you to near the watery places, near the water body. Maybe you're going to be moving to a water body. Also, moon is a Karaka for moon and Jupiter. They don't do well. Why? Because Jupiter's wife was got attracted, or moon attracted her, lured her, and they eloped. And then Budh was born. That is, Mercury was born to him. So that is why moon and Jupiter, they don't do well. But it is also forming a Gajakesari yoga, as we say, So it means that this is definitely going to be a very powerful time period for you. If you're looking for any emotional, and it is good for knowledge, growth. So you will definitely be very creative. Moon is a poet also. So you might just write a poetry during this time. Okay. Now, what happens if you have Mars here in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? Okay. I hope it is clear. It's a long video. Maybe I'll do the timestamps also for you guys. Don't worry. I hope the flow is not breaking. That will be a disaster for me, because I'm putting a lot of effort here, sitting for a long time. And I have taken a lot of time to understand this transit also myself. Okay. I always do. 30 years, I'm doing this only. So, and Jupiter after 12 years is going to be coming to this spot. So that will activate this particular planet also, if you have Mars here. So Mars is your property, your real estate issues. And it is about your anger also. It is aggression, anger, accidents, surgeries and all we see from Mars. So this is a good time for all these areas to get activated. If you want to purchase property, if you want to go in for any kind of renovation, or you want to do some kind of, something you want to, maybe, you want to purchase property. What else I said? You want to get married also, if you are a female counterpart, Jupiter Mars will make you meet that person, will bring that person in your life, the actual, the person that if you're dating, you might just get married during this time also. So this way it is good. It is also about your siblings, male siblings. Basically, it said that your brother, so maybe it is good for your brother, for career growth also. And this is good for marriage, good for surgeries, good for, but you have to be very careful when you are maybe chopping vegetables and all, because it is the Gemini sign when Jupiter is transiting over Mars. In Libra, Mars is not considered to be that great, but definitely this is going to tone down the energies in your marital life. And with your friends also, you will have some relief there. You will, if you have been going through some kind of issues in your friends, in your friendships. Okay, you can sell and buy your property. It is good for your relationship also, in case you have been facing some issues here. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is Mars. I wanted to say something slipped out of my mind. Actually, I wanted to say Mars, Jupiter Mars combination. Jupiter Mars is a it rules the 1st and the 8th house. So it's a very transformative, actually, transformative energy also. It is good for shifting out from one place to another if you are planning to. Okay, now coming to Mercury. Okay, suppose Mercury is here in your Gemini sign, or in the Libra sign, or in the Aquarius sign. Okay, so this is actually Bhrigunandi Nadi wise. It is very important to see the trinal connections. Mercury is our intellect. It is about our education. So you might just start or initiate your education. You will learn more. It's a very beautiful time to take care of your business. It is maybe you're going to be pumping in more money, you'll be getting the investors, and it is going to really be doing well for you. If you are having issues with your neighborhood, friends, etc., so you will definitely be able to reconcile this time. It is a good time period to communicate with people that you have been unable to till now, with Jupiter over there. This is good for children. This is good for youth, basically. If you're for your relationship also, it is very good. If you're communicative, you are going to be resolving your legal battles. You'll be getting the decision, or verdict now, if at all it has been delayed. Now you have to take care of your skin problems also. Maybe you can have, because Jupiter is expansive, so it can give you some skin related issues also. But there is a possibility of starting and joining a new course, upskilling yourself, etc. Mercury is going to get triggered in a positive manner, as it is Mercury is in its own zone, no? So it's definitely very positive for you. Communication, courage, siblings, writing, business ventures, they're going to get triggered. Coming to the next one, that is Venus. So you can blend. What if you have a Venus in these zones? Okay. Now with Venus here, means that it is good for your purchase of vehicle. If you want to purchase a vehicle, if you want to purchase property, you want to get married, you want to start a romantic relationship. In case you have been having some health issues, you will be able to do better. Venus is your wife, so she will get a promotion maybe, and it is good for starting a new relationship also. It is good for your monetary growth. This is a very positive time. In case you have been having some issues in your health, you will get better. If you were in the hospital, or somebody is in the hospital, so that this is going to be giving some relief there also in the family. Also, you're going to be repainting your place, redesigning, refurbishing your place, where you live, your place of abode. So that way it is definitely going to upgrade you. It is a very positive transit of Jupiter in these zones. Okay, good for the material realms at least. What if Jupiter is having Saturn here and Jupiter is transiting over here? So definitely it is going to trigger an event which is related to your profession for sure. So this is a very positive time for your overall development at the workplace, in your profession, career. You might just have some issues on the home front and with your siblings, but it definitely is going to be a very positive time period if you want to start a job, if you want to reconcile with people, or you want to trigger a relationship also at the workplace, or maybe, with your colleagues and professionally, I meant. It is going to be like good for the subordinates or good for the bosses also, in case you want to start any kind of a professional diversion. It is going to give you that success. Okay, but it's said that when Saturn and Jupiter are together, like Jupiter is transiting over Saturn, it gives some kind of troubles here and there, regards to your also, Jupiter Saturn is good for teaching, for the teachers. It is really very good for those purposes also. And your colleagues, your professional career growth, if at all you have been facing some issues here and there, now you are going to be reconciling. Take care of your, because Saturn is an opposite energy, it contracts. So you have to be really disciplined in your diet, in your communication. You cannot be just, in that zone where the loose talks, you should not be getting indulgent in that. Now, what happens when Jupiter is over Jupiter, that is the Jupiter return happens or is in trine to these zones? So now this is a very important and it's a blessing actually, when Jupiter is over Jupiter. So in case you were having some issues till now, in your anything, your life is stuck, you're not able to get any results. Now is the time that you will become very publicly, you'll be getting that recognition. You'll be a very important personality. Your children will develop. You will get married. Some holy ceremonies, some kind of rituals that you'll be performing. This is a very good time for change of place. Also, maybe you're going to be. This is an expansive energy after all. So your parents, your looks, your knowledge, these are going to get a facelift basically. Okay, in case you were involved in some litigation, etc. So now you're going to be getting that relief. So overall success, but it definitely will enhance your ego also, arrogance also. So that is something you have to be careful about, because Jupiter in the first house is Mars position also, not to forget that. Jupiter in Gemini, it's a Mercury's position. So you can make some blunders also during this time, because, this is not a, see, you have to be very less strategic, I would say here, because he doesn't like this kind of a energy here. Okay. You have to have a soulful integration. Okay. So this is what with Jupiter in the first house. Now coming to the Rahu and Ketu are left, I guess. So let me do the Rahu and Ketu. Think. Okay, what if Rahu is here in these zones? Okay. Rahu is here, here. So it's a Guru Chandala. Huh? So remember always, the good has to win, but Chandal is Chandal. So it will give you a lot of, issues here and there related to the material realms. Jupiter is not a material planet. So when Rahu is there, it also shows a new beginning. The life begins. If you are a student, you may enter into service, or if you are a child who has to change maybe has to join a university, overseas places, if you want to travel or shift out. So this is, Rahu is a foreigner, so you can do that also. If you are employed, you want to get married, you're settled. So this is a good time period. You will definitely be involved in learning secret knowledge, maybe attaining secret knowledge, maybe a spy or, not spy, but, the detective, maybe you can learn something like, nowadays it's the hackers that, we cyber security and all that also we can see from this particular zone. So you will get through in that examination, maybe if you want to. And this is a good time if you are thinking of enhancing and upgrading your knowledge, your investments, you're growing spiritually also, but very unconventional subjects, maybe astrology you take up. If you are from the West, you just follow the Vedic culture suddenly, so that can also happen. You can have some issues with your pets. Pets can have issues, or they require attention. This is also the period which can give you some, very unconventional approach towards religion also. So don't be too overbearing, no, you have to follow this, you have to do this. No, just be flexible and you will see that you're good to go. Okay. What happens when, now you can blend all the grahas together, if at all you have a combination of these. Suppose you have 3 grahas here, Sun, Venus, Mercury. So blend all the significations, you will get your answer. Because I know this will be the question. Next question would be this only. Ketu here. And Jupiter retrogression, I will do a separate video of that also. What if Ketu is here? Now, Ketu is the servant to Jupiter. He's a disciple, not servant, but he's a disciple to Jupiter. So when Jupiter is transited over by Ketu, this is also bringing about a new, different way of life. You're going to be looking at a very different way in your a different perspective you gain. You will learn more, you'll be more spiritual, you'll be very religious in your approach. You might just take up that, some ritual you will be performing, puja, ritual, homam, Jupiter-Ketu combination, some ceremony at home, you might just be getting involved in. Also, this is the time when you may just have some accident. It's prone to accident also. Jiva Karaka with Ketu. Now, Ketu is very minuscule level that we go to. Ketu is the needle, we say. Ketu is the minutest of the things. Could be small children. So if you just visit a place where you have small kids or small children, maybe an orphanage, or you go to a place where you can just adopt a child or something. So this is a very positive time for you guys. Okay. It can also bring about some loss in profession, career, because abrupt endings we see from Ketu. So it can, and you have to take care of your health though. Okay. So I hope I've covered all the grahas. Can somebody tell me if something is left? Thank God I'm doing this live. If I miss out on something, so we can just redo it, or we can just add it. Okay. Please watch the whole video. You will get all the information in this video. You have to watch it. I'll do the timestamps. If I don't, please help me with the timestamp. At least that much you can do. I have really, I need your help in this way. Now, this is done. So what next? I think 12 sign prediction is left now. I'll do the 12 sign prediction. Okay. So let me, after the video gets uploaded. So you have to check what dasha you're in. First of all, I always say if you are in the dasha of Jupiter, this definitely is going to be impacting you even more. Now, what happens for Aries rising or Aries ascendant, moon, dasha sign? As you know, Jupiter is going to be transiting your third house. Now, this is the house of growth through communication, courage, sibling, writing, ventures, business ventures. Now here you must slow down and learn the value of patient, intelligent interaction. You can't just rush through everything. This is actually going to be making you very, calm, strategic, and also you will be taking not just bold decision and action, but you will be very calm and composed. Now you see from the 12th house, this is the 4 places away from itself. So this is definitely going to be healing you emotionally. This is a very positive time for gaining practical knowledge also. Jupiter doesn't do well. This is a Mannakaraka sthana. So that is why, you feel so uncomfortable with Jupiter here, because Jupiter says, I'm not analytical. I'm not, going to be talking unnecessarily or loose talk, etc. And so this is why, in the third house, he doesn't do well. He's not a bold graha. He's a Soumya graha. And also it is going to be giving you, this is a time for faith with rational exploration. Partnerships might just be giving you that, maybe some important decisions you'll be making in partnership business also. This will strengthen your dharma, fatherly relationship, expansion and networks, higher ideals. This is also a good time period if you want to travel. And investment wise, this is a very positive time. It's just that you have to be really very careful when you're signing any agreements. You need to really read them well. Okay. It can bring about some issues here and there, or there can be some loss because of signing a wrong document or not reading and not signing. Okay. In impulse. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Now for Taurus natives, this is the second house transit for you. Now this is a very beautiful time period for you, because this is going to enhance your wealth. And it will nourish your material security, and you will be wise in your speech also. You secure emotional contentment through your growing income and social bonds, and you are going to be externally supporting during transformational times to your partner also. You'll be helpful, and you're going to be managing crisis also. You know how to do it during this time. And this is also going to help you come out of the disputes that you're involved in, or anything, any kind of resolution that you're looking for. This is going to bring that, and also focus on fairness in service. I forgot to give the dates. Ouch. I had to give the dates for Aries for okay, Navmansha movements. I think I'll do a separate video for the same. What do you say? It's going to be in different Navmanshas, no, till October 18th. It's going to be in Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. 9 Navmanshas. 9 Navmanshas. How to go about it now? It's Atichari, no? Never mind. It's a long video, so I'll do that video separately where I'll mention the dates, date-wise predictions. Okay, so that I think that's fine. So this is a general one. Then I'll break it down. Don't worry, I'll do it. I promise. Okay. Now, for you guys, this is going to give you upliftment in your career because the 10th Lord, your 10th house is also aspected by Jupiter. So it is going to give you upliftment because of your wisdom, and it will give you authority also, deeper insight in occults also, occult sciences also, and you will definitely be more philosophical and you will gain through inheritance also. So good for you. Okay. All every sign has to go through some positives or some negatives with Jupiter's transit. I have seen it has to give you few months it's not that good, few months it's good. So don't just rejoice when it's good time and rejoice when it is not so good time also. So thank God for that, when it is not that favorable period. Now for Gemini, this is the time for personal growth. This is going to be making you very optimistic. This is also about your soulful integration. Jupiter guides you towards higher understanding. It should not be making you very arrogant though, but you have to be grounded, be humble. That's what, Jupiter in the first house does. That's the only thing that, I don't like about when Jupiter is in the first house. You find peace with your career, aligns with your spiritual ideals, and partnership mirrors your dharmic values, marriage, business ties, they will flourish, creative intelligence, romance, progeny, these are favored, and this will definitely bring about good partner in your life partner or business partner, whatever. Philosophical clarity will be there, guru's blessings, travels, higher studies. You're going to be getting to see the bigger picture now. You're going to be changing your perspective for sure. So definitely no looking back. It's a good time period for you. Then it will be in the second house and then coming back. So till the next year, it's a very positive time period for you guys. For Cancer natives, now see, for Cancer natives, there is a problem here. Though I know they are waiting for this transit from a long time. But you must understand that Jupiter is the ruler of your 6th house also. Now, with Jupiter's transiting the 12th, it is going to be activating your emotional waters, basically, how you have to look at, grow through your esoteric wisdom. You have to be very spiritual. That spiritual awakening will take place now. Okay. So that awakening happens only after churning. Remember, you have to go through certain things, certain emotional grounding is required. You might just feel that, you went off to sleep just now and, you're not asleep. There is something going on. The dream is so real and you will learn so much with that. Work-life balance is definitely required. Health issues may require partnerships. You might just take care of your family or home life. You might just spend more time with them. In the foreign land, you will get some relief also because Jupiter in the 12th house will be a good transit for the ones who are in the foreign land. It will guide you to handle your debts, your competition, your timelines. You'll definitely be more hardworking during this time. This is a good time for spiritual transformation, deep research. If you want to go in for anything like occult sciences, research-oriented jobs, so they are going to be doing really well. But you have to take care of your health also from time to time. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, okay, 1 second. Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 11th house. Now, 11th house is excellent for gains, recognition, social expansion, philosophy integrated with social purpose. So you have to make the best use of this for deeper healing. This will bring about some emotional stability also, and you will feel quite secured also in your at home. Children, love, creativity, these are going to flourish. Your investments are going to pay back well, and you're going to be feeling empowered. Some important decisions are coming through. You might just boost in higher studies, joyful learning, auspicious in relationship, marriage also. This is going to trigger. This is definitely very positive for your recuperating from the health issues that you have been going through. So this is an auspicious time. If you want to go in for any kind of rituals, religious ceremonies, you can do that as well. Okay. Just when Jupiter is Astangata, you have to make a note of that as well. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So and I've given the remedies, do those. For Virgo natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 10th house. Jupiter anchors Mercury. Remember, here, it is ruled by Mercury only. This sign is ruled by Mercury also. So this is definitely service into visible dharma. Okay. Now, emotional balance relationship. This is the time when you will feel there is a harmony, social alignment is taking place. External influences improve home, land, and maternal connection. Mother's health will improve in case you have been having some problems in speech, savings. It is definitely going to improve. This will bring wisdom to emotional security and real estate also. Purchase of property, purchase of vehicle, use of solving work-related issues definitely is useful for solving your relationship at the workplace with your seniors, bosses. No ego clashes will work. So you need to be more analytical here. Be practical. Okay. So you will get through. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. See, I've done a video already on this, but it's okay. That's a short one, live video I did with a quick Q&A. So for Libra natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 9th house. So definitely a blessing in disguise for you guys, because after the 8th house, it's the 9th house. So this is also going to be bringing about higher learning, travels, harmony aligns with spiritual expansion. Emotional health comes through daily discipline and service. You need to really work on your health and discipline now. Don't procrastinate. Don't be lazy. Partnerships challenge you to take initiative in learning and sharing. This is a very beautiful time for direct growth to your self ideals. Okay. Push to communicate boldly. Excellent for creativity and intelligence. Childbirth. This is a good time for investments, travels. You will make good it gives you good looks also. Eat right. It's just that Jupiter, whenever looks at the first house, it expands your body weight. So you have to be cautious about that also. Okay. Eat right. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this is the 8th house energy, which is going to be. So this is going to bring about some deeper changes in you. Inheritance, esoteric knowledge. It is going to be good if you, acquire knowledge, inner wisdom. That is like not a superficial knowledge. Jupiter here will give you transformative energy. This is, So emotional joy comes through learning and surrender. I've given the remedies. Do that. Partnerships affect your value system and finances. Okay. So maybe, you have to be very judicious in picking and choosing your partner. In relationship also, you have to be cautious. Growth in wealth, family healing. Maybe, you have had a split in your, in your marriage. So you're now going to heal yourself. This is a good time for home renovations or shifting out from the place where you are. It's looking at your 4th house. So you're moving, you're traveling. Okay. So it's definitely very positive for you guys. Coming to the next one, that is 8th house transit is in Gemini sign is not bad for you, for Scorpio. Coming to the next one, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit is going to be in your 7th house. Now, this is a good time for contract signing, marriage, any kind of ceremonies at home, religious ceremonies, homum, travels overseas, signing of documents. This is a very good time for, a time to walk through the reality, of relationship. It's a time for reality check, basically. Okay. Roots and home feel more settled. Spiritual grounding is there. You see yourself through others. Be prepared for growth. Expansion in social circles can be felt because Jupiter is looking at your 11th house also. Direct blessing on yourself because Jupiter is looking at your first house. So in case you were having any health issues, now you're going to get the recovery, speedy recovery, actually. Communication and courage is going to be empowered. You can speak your mind and your thoughts. So this is definitely a very positive time period for you guys. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. I'll do the video with the dates. Date-wise predictions I've not done. Navmansha movements, I will do it in the next video. Okay, whenever I do it in the future. Now, with Jupiter transiting your 6th house, this is a good one for service or routine life. Maybe it's good if you are working for someone, if you're joining a new job, you get a job proposal. So you're going to be really doing well. You'll be working on your health also. You will feel that, speaking right and through dharma and truthfully, if you speak, you are going to gain the success that you feel calm. So speak your heart, but don't be rational, be truthful. This will bring about clarity in a retreat, moksha seeking, career will expand, gains through spiritual practice, gradual income increase and value growth. This is these are the themes of Jupiter in the 6th house transit, because in the trine, if you see, we have a Libra and Aquarius also. So it is going to upgrade you. And 6th house also gives you competition. Maybe, there is a legal battle that you're going to be entrapped in. So you will get that relief also from there. But still, you have to be a little careful. In the foreign lands, you will be doing better. Coming to if you are already in the foreign land. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. Divided. Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 5th house, house of creativity, love, education, children. This is all going to enhance and upgrade. Children will flourish. It's good for progeny, romance, creativity. You're having futuristic ideas now. You might just use some mantras, now to grow, meditative. This is also good for innovative knowledge sharing, and you will use your ancient wisdom to be more innovative now. Emotional peace through financial stability and truth. Your gains come via collaborations, alliances. This is a good time for pilgrimage, long learning, strong gains, blessings to self-development. So this is definitely a very positive transit for you. Okay, coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Jupiter is going to be in your 4th house, house of home, happiness, mother, emotional grounding. It is doing well here. Now, when Jupiter is here, this will bring about some domestic bliss. You will feel that you're emotionally quite charged. You're feeling better in your emotions. And this is also good for, your heart-centered living, in inner stability. This is also good for your career, partnerships, and public collaborations. It's looking at your 8th house. So some deeper knowledge, research mindset, and this is good for your partnership businesses and hidden gains, deeper bonds, public recognition, and this is good for spiritual openings, travels also. If you are in the foreign land, this is going to be really very positive time for you. So Jupiter here is going to be very positive for each and every one. Grow through intellect, speech, duality, learning, emotional anchoring through practical wisdom. And also this is good for your promoting mental elevation, dharmic action, and social evolution. Okay, so this is what is the transit looking like. Oh, spoke so much. Okay, I think I'm done with all the, just the Navmanshas are left. Date-wise predictions I will get back, and rest assured I will definitely be doing that. So Thank you so much for being here and being patient with me. So do hear it, do share the video with everyone so that, they get the, readings, do's and don'ts, remedies. It should help everyone, no? So let's help each other, isn't it? In the tough times, especially, and all across the globe, I wish everybody is peaceful and we have peace all around, in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.